What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time, come on, man, you see the shirt. The shirt is the dead giveaway. Deadpool and this guy, Wolverine, man. Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought it was genius to bring these two together for the Deadpool 3. That way you freshen everything up, man. Because Hugh Jackman was like, I'm done. Remember he said that about being Wolverine? He was like, don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done. He came back. And Logan was tremendous. Logan is one of the best comic book movies of all time, in my opinion. And I feel like, man, I thought that was the last we was going to see a Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. But lo and behold, Ryan Reynolds was like, hey, Hugh, you want to do something fun? And here we are, Deadpool and Wolverine. They got a new director. You know, Tim Miller didn't return. We have, what's his name? Sean Levy directing it now. He's directed Stranger Things. He did 9 episodes of Stranger Things. He's done The Adam Project, Free Guy, also with Ryan Reynolds. He's done 1 episode of The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. He directed Night at the Museum, The Secret of the Tomb. First of all, how many Night at the Museum movies were there? To be honest with you, I've never seen any of them. Surprisingly, I know they were huge. I didn't know there was a third one, apparently. He also directed This Is Where I Leave You, The Internship. Anyway, Sean Levy. So, interesting choice. This is the type of movie where you can get away with, different directors. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Ryan Reynolds is low-key the director of these, if that makes any sense at all. He is very important to the making of Deadpool, not only just from an actor standpoint, but just producer and jokes and all that. Anyway, we got Deadpool returning. He cares about his little hodgepodge of friends and, his girl, and that becomes threatened. And so now he's trying to figure out a way to stop his reality from no longer existing because he cares about his friends and his girl. But it's not really his girl because they broke up, but what I'm saying, her. And so he needs Wolverine's help to make this happen. But you're like, Wolverine died. He's dead. They explain it in the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. You just got to go watch it yourself. So they end up coming together to work together. And these two together are just like, Hugh Jackman as Logan is so cranky and just so tired of it. He don't want to do it. And Deadpool is a motor mouth jokester that just won't hush. So this is like the buddy cop element that I love. Like, what I'm saying? These two different characters coming together for a common mission, right up my alley. That buddy cop vibe is in full swing. Wolverine's just tired of his shit all the way through, and Deadpool's like, come on! And so you get these two button heads and you see how they learn to work together and get used to one another. This movie is full of cameos and surprises and all kind of stuff that I will not ruin here. The storyline is a little flimsy. It is a little flimsy and light. It's anchored down by just the performances of the leads, some great cameos and other characters coming in. A lot of fan service, but it's fan service that we don't mind at all. To me, the movie felt like it was just moving and the jokes were just flying rapid fire. But we also had some good, real grounded moments. And for me, the glue to this movie is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He's the glue for me. I feel like he's been playing this role for so long. Of course, he has the record of playing it the longest. It's been 24 years of playing the same character. But he just brings so much, even with the crank and I'm sick of this, and even with the humor there, he has those very real moments of emotion that we know he has conveyed in the past, and it's just he's just great. And so, to me, that's the key to really liking this movie, for real. Because honestly, I enjoyed Deadpool 1 and 2, but I kind of don't remember them. I remember moments in them and, jokes and stuff like that, but they kind of just... And my problem with Deadpool, and even this particular Deadpool is also a victim of it, Being that Deadpool is so indestructible, it takes the stakes out of it a little bit. Like whenever he's fighting people and stuff like that, it's like, well, he's not in any danger because you can't really kill him. Like you got to incinerate Deadpool or stuff like that. So if it's not anything like that, it just takes away from the edge of your seat stakes that I like to see. Now you got two people that can regenerate, so it's just like, and they do fight each other, and so it's just like, but we know there's no real danger, there's no real stakes because it's just like, well, they're just gonna keep, cutting each other up, but they're just gonna regenerate. And so to me, that always takes away from Deadpool, and this one does the same. It's just like, well, the stakes are we have those stakes that drive the story, but it's still just like, during the action, it's just like, they're gonna pull through. The main villain, Alexandra Nova, who's Charles Xavier's twin, she's a dope comic book character. I feel like she's a dope character within this. She's a good villain. I feel like she's a villain that could be used on a higher stakes level than what we got here. But she's dope. And yeah, I just feel like that's my biggest issue with Deadpool. It's just like, all right, we having a good time, we being silly, but I'm not on the edge of my seat. I like to get on that edge, man. I like for my booty cheeks to be right on that edge, man. I like to, as the movie goes on, I'm like, man, so are they gonna pull through? Are they gonna pull through? I like to have my cheeks barely touching the seat. Well, I'm just damn near Meg the Stallion by the time the movie's over. Just all knees and high heels by the time. No seat holding me up. And I lose that with Deadpool because he's so indestructible. But I will say that I had some audible, excited moments within this. Like, I said that the dude next to me was asleep 80% of the movie. Like, knocked out. Like, full. I looked over, he was like, slumped. I was just like, bro, man, we in here. I wanted to elbow him in the neck, but I didn't know him like that. And I know we gonna doze off in the movie theater from time to time, but he was full asleep. Like, if he had a pillow and covers, he'd have been tucked. He'd have been tucked in. I'm like, bro, he missed out. Anyway, forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Deadpool and Wolverine? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Deadpool and Wolverine 4 saxophones out of 5. Here's another key element of the enjoyability of Deadpool and Wolverine, the jokes. They throwing Marvel on the grill. They throwing the whole universe on the grill. They are saying what we are thinking about all of this, and the jokes land perfectly. That's a big part of the success. It's just like calling out the obvious, talking about the elephants in the room, all that good stuff. I feel like makes the movie so much more enjoyable because it's like, man, we was thinking that as well. He said it right here. So it's like, that's the genius of Deadpool. He can just call it out, and we'd be like, yup, y'all do be doing that, Marvel. And they just got to laugh at themselves, man. That's the key, man. You got to laugh at yourself. If you're not laughing at yourself, you're digging your own grave. You know what I'm saying? You got to laugh at yourself. Marvel, laugh at yourself. This is a step in the right direction. This movie made $211 million opening weekend domestically, 430-something million worldwide. We already at $500 million. So, superhero fatigue? I think not. That's a lot of money. We just need the right projects and the right people in them. And like I said, the X-Men are the key to reviving the MCU. All right, peeps, that's my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. Did you go see it early so you can avoid spoilers like I did? I needed to get in there fast. And I'm glad I did because people have been yapping and posting. I'd have been like, God damn it. You ruined it. Let me know what you thought of the movie. How would you rank the 3 Deadpool movies? Do you want more? How'd you feel about Wolverine's yellow costume? I want to know all these things. And I might get into a little spoiler review action for my podcast, Verbal Cardio, that we can post separately. If you want that. Let me know if you want that in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.